Hey everybody, it's Randy Hauser here. Thank you for so much for submitting questions. I'm a little freaked out about what y'all might be asking me today, but I don't really care. I'll answer them anyway. I want to say a big thank you to CMT Radio Live and Cody Allen for putting this little shindig together, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and start. See what kind of questions we have. We're going to start off with Kayla from Wisconsin Rapids. What is one item you must have on tour with you at all times? Toothbrush. Let's go Nicole from Springfield, Mass. What's your favorite song to sing on tour on your Running Out of Moonlight tour? Running Out of Moonlight. Which today, I'm answering these questions today. It's went number one today, so that's a pretty good song to sing. Jessica from Ripon or I don't know how you say your town. I don't even know what state that's in. But Jessica wants to know what was my inspiration for the song Running Out of Moonlight. Actually, this was written by a friend of mine. His name is Dallas Davidson. Two other guys, Kelly Lovelace and gosh, I just drew a big old blank. Never mind. Well, I didn't write it. It was some friends of mine, and they sent it to me. But I guess it was just having for the summer. It was summertime. We really needed that fun, up tempo kind of fun song, and really this song Running Out of Moonlight just was the right thing, and it's been awesome. I don't know what else to say, but thank you, Jessica. Allie Lynn from Berlin, Wisconsin. Yeah, I got a lot of Wisconsin folks out here today, which is cool. I don't know if y'all know this, Allie Lynn and Jessica. I don't know where Jessica's from again, but I know that Kayla, she knows. I spent a lot of time in Wisconsin this year. Allie Lynn from Berlin, Wisconsin. How did I get started being a country music artist? I really don't know. I was I feel like it kind of picked me. I've been doing this since I was probably 5 years old. My father was a musician, and I sort of started. He started teaching me to play guitar when I was a little kid, and I remember watching him play music, and that's pretty much all I ever wanted to do. The only thing I loved other than this was playing baseball as much, but I just kind of knew what I was going to do since I was a little bitty boy. I really kind of knew what it was I wanted to do in life. So there you go, Allie Lynn. I hope that answers your question. I don't know. Allie Lynn, let's see. Jeremy from Crawfordville. Do I have any pre-concert rituals? I don't know if you can call them rituals, but I do have to fix me a cocktail of some sort, and then I'll that kind of just puts me. It's almost like a gear shift, and then I'll grab my trusty. I don't know if I can. This may or may not be made by Apple, but I don't want to show you any of the. I won't advertise it, but it may or may be made by Apple, and I put this thing on, and it plays music, and I just sort of listen to music and have a good time, and just kind of get that little party vibe going a little bit on the bus, and everybody, all the band guys, we kind of just sit there and kind of get our game on. I put my earpiece, get it all ready, get everything ready, and we go out to the side of the stage, and we start hearing our pre-show music and introduction, and then we give everybody gets a big toast. We make a big toast and tell each other good show, and here we go, and that's what we do. This is Alyssa from Springbrook. If you could pick to tour with anyone in the world, who would it be? I guess they have to be alive. So, that's a pretty tough one. Probably, seeing as I would like to play in front of as many people as I possibly could, just because we're growing. I think that like Kenny Chesney or something would be cool, or. I think Kenny Chesney would be an awesome pick. Lindsay from Cookville. Are you a mama's boy? Yes, Lindsay, I am. And proud. Thomas from Nashville. If you were a superhero, what would your power What would your power be and your superhero name? Oh, I didn't really. Okay, I don't know about the name. Um, I think I would just steal all of Superman's powers. I'd like to. Well, actually, I think the thing that I'd really like to be would be. I would like to be able to, like on Star Trek, where they warp you to different places. I think that would come in handy. I used to think X-ray vision, but not so much anymore. But yeah, I think I would rather be just. I really like to be able to beam myself to any place on anywhere, and that way I could. As soon as I got done with the show, I could beam myself to somewhere it was still daylight and tropical. And what would my name be? I don't know. The Magnificent Cadillac. I don't know. I don't know. All right, Rachel from San Diego. What's your favorite childhood movie? That's easy. Goonies, which I heard they might be remaking too, which I'm kind of sad and excited about. Don't know. Nikki from Newton. I wonder if that's Newton, Mississippi. That's like close to my hometown. If you were trapped on a desert island and could bring only 3 things, what would you bring? If I was trapped on a desert island and I could bring 3 things, I'd probably bring this thing, this device that plays music, some headphones, and a big boat. No, I take that back. I would bring a guitar, definitely the big boat. I don't know if I would worry about sunscreen so much. Probably my device used for playing music. Tim from Washington. What is your main career goal as of right now? My main career goal as of right now is just to continue the path we're on. Just keep working hard, and we've had such incredible support lately from fans and radio, and the goal right now is just to continue working, and that's I never really measured success by having trophies or winning awards or anything like that, so I don't have that kind of goal. Those would be cool, but I think the biggest thing for me has been able to just keep doing what I'm doing, and just like anybody else these days, have a job. Donna from Clarenville wants to know, what is my favorite type of movie? That comedies. I don't need anything to depress me, and I don't really want to be trying to solve any murders. I just want, when I watch a movie or watch TV, I'm really just looking for something to crack me up, and that's pretty easy to do. So there you go. Nick from Spring Hill. I'm a 16-year-old boy, and I love writing music. How do I become noticeable like you? Well, you should probably, you're just right down the road if I'm not mistaken. You should probably come up here, and I would say if you're writing, I don't know if you're writing just music or you're writing songs with lyrics and all. I'm not sure. If you're writing just music, have somebody that you know that's a lyricist help you complete them as songs. And if you do write songs, you should probably contact one of your PROs, which are performing rights organizations, BMI, CSAC, ASCAP. There are people there that are called that are writer relations people, and they can help you what they do is basically represent songwriters and help you go to the next channel as far as a writer, and kind of help. I don't know if it's more mentoring, but they can definitely tell you the next step and maybe what you need to be doing. So easily contact BMI, ASCAP, or CSAC and ask for a writer relations person. Hope that helps. I hope you write me a big old #1 song. Maria from London. Now, which London is this? Okay. Maria, how do I get inspiration to write songs? That's easy. Real life. I mean, like, all the things that I've written are definitely pieces of my life and things that I've been through or things that I'm going through. And some of them are just purely about fun, but they are also experiences, and they all come from real experiences that I've had in my life. Thank you, Miss Maria from London. We're going to go to Sadie from Austin, Texas. Out of all of my songs, which one is my favorite? Wow, that's tough. I mean, I really can't pick a favorite. I can't really pick a favorite, Sadie, because they're all, you know, and I know everybody's used this analogy before, but they are like children. They're all like your kids, you know. You spend a lot of time. I mean, I do have some of those children that I don't like very much, but when it comes down to the ones I do like, you know, they're you can't really pick between them because there's something about each one of them that's really special to you. So I don't really have one. I think the one that's my favorite is usually the one I just wrote, though. I mean, it's you know, it's always your new toy in a way, I guess. Amy from Boston. If you could only listen to one artist for the rest of your life. I don't know if y'all know this is really early for me. If you could listen to only one artist for the rest of your life, who would it be and why? It would be Willie Nelson for sure, because he's Willie, and I grew up on Willie. I love everything he does, has done, and there you go. Thank you, Amy. Jared from New Orleans, Louisiana. What country would you like to visit that you have never visited? I've been to a few. Probably, I'm trying to think, somewhere, maybe, I don't know, somewhere tropical, but I've seen a lot of that too. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Costa Rica. I'll try that. I've been to Europe. I've been to a lot of those countries and all. The one thing I hadn't been in any of the Asian countries yet, so maybe I'll pick one of those. Let's go with Thailand. Zena from Palm Harbor. Who's my favorite rap artist? Oh, Lord. I really don't have a favorite rap artist. Danny from San Antonio, Texas. What song are you most likely to sing in the shower? You know what? This is funny because in my shower at home, all I can hear is upstairs in my little boy's room is his little thing, and it's that rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. So I can hear that downstairs in my shower every morning. So that's what I sing in the shower, which is fairly odd, kind of creepy, but whatever. Rita from Faircook, New York. If you were an animal, what would you be and why? Some sort of hillbilly beast, like a Sasquatch, some sort. Why? Because that's kind of what I am anyway. How do I handle crazy fans? This is from Karina from Newport Beach, California. How do you handle crazy fans? How do I handle crazy fans? I don't know. I mean, we usually just take them. We got one giant room. We just stick them in all in there, and that's where they live. You know, throughout eternity. We're weeding them out slowly but surely. Selena from Clarksville, Tennessee. If you were granted 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Wow. That's a lot. Let's see. 3 wishes. Man, that's tough. Just just to be happy, be one. Just or to stay happy, healthy and happy. Probably gonna need a little money. That's gonna help with that number 1 wish. And the third one would I'd probably wish for about 3 more wishes. Maddie from Gastonia. Is that how you pronounce that? Gastonia. What do you enjoy most about performing? I enjoy everything about it. That's my favorite thing to do ever. I mean, that's the reason I, do any of this. It's just so I get to go out there and play and have people show up. That's the biggest thing. I love to watch the look on people's faces and watch people sing along, and I love singing. I love being out there playing guitar and singing, and that's why I got into this. I didn't get into this just to be in a studio and sit there and sing. I really love performing, and I love to watch people, and I've always loved people watching. And that's part of it too. I don't know. I'm not one of those people that I didn't never got into it to be famous or to have people watch me. That's not my thing. Because I'm almost a little bit insecure about that and have a little bit of social anxiety about that kind of stuff. But I love playing and singing so much, and that I kind of forget about that. And so, Emma from Orlando, Florida. What do you think you would be doing right now if you didn't become a famous musician? I'd be laying in a ditch somewhere, probably. I'd be probably I would probably be working on a farm down in Mississippi raising chickens or something. That's probably what I'd be doing. Brooks from Butler. What inspired you to get in the music industry? Just my overall love of music, and just knowing since I was a kid, like before, that I would want to do this. Yeah. Lina from Princeton, New Jersey wants to know, who would you love to collaborate with? Pink. Matt from New York, New York. If you could meet anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would it be, and what would you say to them? I wouldn't mind meeting Jesus. I think that'd be pretty cool. And by Jesus, I mean Jesus Christ. JC. What would I say to him? That's a huge question, and that's probably going to turn into a song now. I don't know. What would I say to him? I don't know what I would say to him, but I would like to meet Elvis too. And I'd probably say thank you very much. Who was your Gina from New Bedford? Who was your role model growing up? Wow, that's a tough one. I really never had that that sort of built-in role model in my life. I sort of had to figure things out for myself. I grew up in a single. My mother was single. My daddy lived off. I guess I didn't really have like that. I mean, if anybody, I don't know. I guess, I really don't know. I don't know. Sorry. Ricardo from Burbank, California. On average, how long does it take you to write a new song? Well, it depends on the song, and it depends on, how much time I have and how focused I am at the time. I have written songs very, very quickly. I have written songs in 30 minutes. Matter of fact, Honky Tonk Badonka Donk we wrote in about 45 minutes. And you can probably tell. But there have been some that I've worked on for years, But on average, I would say an average 3.5 hours, probably. Natalie from Pittsburgh. How does it feel when you hear one of your songs on the radio? It feels awesome. You can't act like you're too cool when you hear your song comes on the radio. You got to go, yeah, and I turn it up every time, and I go, yeah. I do that. It feels awesome. That's it. Okay. Well, there's no more questions. But thank y'all so much for sending your questions in, and it was fun. I hope I didn't freak anybody out. I want to say again, thank you to CMT Radio Live and Cody Allen for putting this together, and let's do it again sometime. Soon. Tomorrow. Kidding.